Hey friends, I was just going to make a video today about what we're going to do with our vocabulary book. When we go to stations and we do our vocabulary book, you will use your workboard on Miss Hall's page to help you figure out what you need to be doing and how to do it. Okay, so we have a paper that looks just like this, and it's our book, and each page has a different vocabulary word on it. Today's word is perfectly. 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 Right there. Perfectly. Perfectly. In this box, it asks us to name three things that are perfectly round. So you can name any three things that you think are perfectly round and write them right there on each line. If you think that oranges are perfectly round, then you would take your pencil, and I'm going to write with a marker so that you can see it, okay? And you would write on the line orange. Now, if you have trouble spelling a word, you can sound out that word. You can look for that word in the room. You can do your very best spelling, and then we can go back and talk about it later. There are sometimes places in the book where you can find the words that you're looking for, but right now we're just thinking with our thinking caps, with our brains, and we're writing the words that we can think of. So an orange is something that is perfectly round. The moon is also perfectly round. And another thing that I think is perfectly round is a gumball. Gum ball. Gumball. Okay, so the next box is the box for the definition or the meaning. And right down here on the bottom, I'll get the pointing right in just a minute. It gives you the definition in the best possible way. So all you need to do is copy the definition. I'm sorry, I'm doing a video. Okay, friends, sorry about that. Okay, so here is the definition, and we just copy the definition up here in the top part. All we have to do is copy the definition from down there in our best handwriting. This box is for a sentence. Using a sentence. A sentence is a complete thought. It's not a list. It's not one word. It's a sentence. And we have to use the word that's in the circle perfectly. So if you want to, you can use one of the words up here that you used. You could say, the moon is perfectly round. Right there is the word perfectly round. You just have to write the moon is perfectly round. So you would take your pencil and you would write the with a capital letter, because we always put capital letters. You could even say the gumball. I'm going to say gumball because I started writing it without thinking. The gumball is perfectly round. Okay. Now, there's my sentence written on the line down here at the bottom. This is for me to check. Did I use a punctuation mark? Did I use a period or a question mark at the end? Yes, I did. There it is. Did I use a capital letter at the beginning? Yes, I did. So I'm ready to go on to the next box. This is the illustration. So I would get my pencil and draw my picture first in the box right here. Then I would use my crayons to color. And I might want to draw a gumball. And maybe I want to make it my favorite flavor. And I can color them different flavors. Gumballs are perfectly round. You could also draw the moon if you wanted to. You could draw an orange. So if you wanted to draw a bunch of things that were perfectly round, then you could. Okay? So that's what we do with our vocabulary book for this first page. The second page is for a new word. That word is peered. Peered. Okay? Peered. It says peered. To look hard and closely at something. You're just going to write the definition up here. Up here it says change to peers or peering. So you're going to change peer to peers. So you're going to write the word peers. But you're going to take the ending off of the word. We're going to change the ending. It's almost like we took a eraser and we erased the ending and we changed it to peers. That's all we have to do. Peers. We have to write the word that's here, peers and peering. If you change the ending, it changes the meaning of the word. Peers means you're doing it right now. Peering means you're doing it right now. Peered, ed, means we've already done it. He peered into the window. He's already looked into the window. He's already peered into the window. So we would write peering on the line also because that's what it tells us to do in the box. So we would write peering. So here you need to have the word peers and peering. And look, it's right there. Okay, here you're going to be copying this definition down here. Looked hard, closely at something. You're going to write that right there. So you would write, looked hard, closely at something. Your sentence needs to have the word peered. The cat peered into the hole. The dog peered at the cat. Miss Hall peered at me. You need to write a sentence. A sentence is a complete thought. So if you have trouble with that, you might need to think about some of these words up here. You could say, she peers at me, but try to use peered. But if you need to change the ending, you can. And then we're going to draw a picture. Maybe you're going to draw a picture of the cat peering into the hole, like in our vocabulary picture, where the cat is peering, looking closely at the mouse or a bug or something. Okay. The next word is nervously. Nervously. The word is nervously. Now, nervously means to do something in a nervous way, to be fearful or restless. Okay? So it says right here to write about a time when you are nervous. You can write about any time that you want to. It could be while you're waiting on the school bus. It could be when you're getting ready to play a new game, when you're getting ready for the first day of school. You can write anything that you want there. When are you nervous? It's about you. So you get to choose what you write there. Then you're going to copy the definition down here. You're going to write in a fearful or restless way on the lines. Down here, you are to use the word in a sentence. It says use a capital letter at the beginning. Use a period or a question mark. If you wanted to write a question, is she waiting nervously? He is tapping his foot nervously. Okay? If you can't think of a sentence with nervously on it, you could leave off the ly and say, I am nervous. She is nervous. I am nervous when I wait at the doctor's office. Then you would draw a picture of what you wrote about in your sentence. You could draw someone's nervous eyes. You could draw someone doing their hands in a nervous way. The next word is depend. Depend. You need to write, well, who do you depend on? You can write whoever you depend on. It could be your sister, it could be your mom, your dad, it could be your friends, it could be teachers at school to make sure that you learn. There's the definition. You need or count on something or someone. And then, of course, here's our sentence and our illustration. Actions. If you are doing the word actions, up here you are to write some action words. Run, jump, skip, hop. What are some action words that you have thought of in class? We've talked about several. You're going to write the definition. Things that someone or something does. Use it in a sentence. His actions are fast. Kicking and running are his actions. Or you could say kicking and running are actions. And then, of course, you would illustrate it or draw a picture. Okay? For afraid, you are to write things you are afraid of. Okay? Things you are afraid of. It could be anything. Nobody's going to laugh. That's your list. It's what you think you are. It's what you're afraid of, not anybody else. You could be afraid of anything. Okay? You would just write it on the line. I'm afraid of roaches. So I would write roaches. I might write the dark. I might be afraid of driving somewhere new. Miss Hall does not like to drive new places by myself. Okay. So I would make a list. I'm going to do 4 things. I'm going to write 4 things that I'm afraid of. Then I'm going to write the definition to be scared of something right here. I'm going to copy it down here on the lines. Then I'm going to use it in a sentence. I am afraid. And look, you can use one of these words up here. I am afraid of, it says it right there. You could say, I am afraid of going new places. Okay, then I would draw a picture of myself driving somewhere. This page is about secret, the word secret. Okay, you're just going to write the definition for secret. A secret, you could write, Miss Hall forgot to put it up there, but secret is something you do not tell others. Something you do not tell others. Okay? I'm going to show it really, really close. Something you do not tell others. Something you do not tell. They tell you something now. Remember, we've already had a discussion about good secrets and bad secrets. We're only talking about good secrets, like you're having a special birthday party for someone and it's a surprise. That's a good secret. Or that you are getting a new bicycle. That's a good secret. Okay. Over here in word study, you don't have to worry about this box, but right here, I do want you to use a sentence for the word secret. You could say, I can keep a secret. Or you could say, do not tell me secrets. You could draw a picture of someone whispering to someone else. Usually secrets are whispers. Okay. And the last one, and one that you probably will be able to do the easiest, is rescue. Write about a rescue or list animals that need to be rescued. What are some animals that need to be rescued? Cats, dogs, pigs, horses. If there's a storm coming, I've seen on TV some friends that have had to like take boats and rescue animals that don't normally need rescued, like cows if there's a flood or something like that. The definition is to save something or someone from danger. So we're going to copy that definition down here. Over here, we're going to use it in a sentence. You could say, Snake rescued mouse, just like our story. Or you could say, he rescued the cat, like in the picture. Then you would draw a picture of something being rescued. Okay, those are all of our words in our vocabulary book. If you're working on a particular word, you can stop the video and pause it. Hit the 2 bars that look like this at the bottom and pause it, and then do your work and begin it again. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand and someone will help you.